What if the most breathtaking places on Earth aren't where the crowds go, but where the silence lives? In a world of trending destinations and endless Instagram check-ins, some corners remain quietly magnificent, untouched by tourist hordes, unknown even to seasoned travelers. This video is for the curious, the kind of traveler who craves more than selfies and souvenir shops. Today we're exploring 10 of the most beautiful places you've probably never heard of. Some are hidden in plain sight, others require effort and open-mindedness to reach. But each one promises to shift your perspective, not just about geography, but about how we explore the world. Stick around because you'll be shocked to learn about the last place on this list. Number 1. Huacachina, Peru. Tucked deep in the Peruvian desert lies a surreal oasis, Huacachina. Imagine golden sand dunes stretching endlessly in every direction, and at their heart, a mirror-like lagoon fringed by palm trees and adobe buildings. This isn't a mirage. It's a real village with fewer than 100 residents. Locals believe the water has healing properties. Travelers come for dune buggies and sandboarding, but leave with something quieter, awe. Spend a full day climbing dunes, drifting into stargazing nights, and letting the silence speak louder than noise. Huacachina is proof that beauty can emerge in the most unlikely places, reminding us that even in the harshest deserts, serenity thrives. And if you stay long enough to watch the sun set over the dunes, with the sky bleeding orange and lavender, you'll realize this place doesn't just surprise you, it humbles you. Number 2. Socotra Island, Yemen. Off the coast of Yemen, this remote island looks like a landscape sketched from science fiction. Socotra is home to otherworldly plants like the umbrella-shaped dragonblood tree and creatures found nowhere else on Earth. With over a third of its plant life endemic, it's often called the Galapagos of the Indian Ocean. Political instability keeps most travelers away, but those who do visit describe it as a spiritual reset, untouched, unfiltered, and eerie in the best way. Roam through alien valleys, float in turquoise bays, and hike to remote plateaus that defy comprehension. Socotra isn't just beautiful, it's ancient, wise, and quietly defiant. It's the kind of place that asks nothing of you, except that you pay attention. Number 3. Kotor, Montenegro. Enclosed by steep mountains and wrapped around a fjord-like bay, Kotor is a medieval town that seems like it was carved out of a dream. Red-roofed homes, winding alleys, and an ancient fortress that climbs into the cliffs. It's a place that invites quiet exploration. Unlike its flashy neighbor Dubrovnik, Kotor exists in a state of calm elegance, offering charm without performance. You may start your visit expecting another postcard town, but you'll leave feeling like you discovered a secret chapter of European history. Attend a local festival, get lost in a side street that leads to nowhere, or just watch the boats drift lazily into the bay. Kotor isn't about spectacle. It's about atmosphere, the kind that lingers in your memory long after you've returned home. Number 4. The Faroe Islands, Denmark. Floating between Iceland and Norway, the Faroe Islands are the kind of place where the weather changes every 5 minutes and the landscape feels like an emotional experience. Green cliffs drop dramatically into the churning Atlantic, waterfalls fall directly into the sea, and mist curls over lonely villages with grass-roofed houses. The human population is small, the sheep population, not so much. But the solitude here is powerful. Hike between villages, stand in awe of the sea stacks, and drink in the silence. Visit during midsummer when the sun barely sets, and you'll find that time becomes elastic. The silence here isn't empty. It's full of meaning. Number 5. Lake Natron, Tanzania. From a distance, Lake Natron looks like a dreamy pink watercolor. Up close, it's something else entirely. This salt lake's extreme alkalinity makes it deadly for most animals. And yet, it's a safe haven for flamingos, who thrive in its hostile waters. Sometimes birds that die in the lake are calcified by the minerals, preserved in eerie perfection. Lake Natron defies beauty standards. It's not gentle or lush. It's haunting, surreal, and stark, challenging you to reconsider what you define as beautiful. Take a guided walk along the salt flats, learn from local Maasai communities, and sit in the stillness of a place that teaches respect rather than comfort. Number 6. Ait Ben Haddou, Morocco. Just beyond the edge of the Sahara lies a fortress-like village made of clay and earth, Ait Ben Haddou. With its crumbling towers and narrow alleys, it feels like a place frozen in time. Used as a filming location for Hollywood epics, it somehow still escapes the crowds. Locals still live in parts of it, preserving traditions passed down for generations. Climb to the top of the Ksar for panoramic views that stretch toward the Atlas Mountains, listen to stories passed down orally, and taste tea in a family-run home. Ait Benhadou asks a simple question: what if the past has more to teach us than the future ever will? Number 7. The Tsingy de Bemaraha, Madagascar. In western Madagascar lies one of the planet's strangest natural structures, a jagged forest of limestone needles called the Tsingy. The terrain is so sharp and alien that even walking requires harnesses and ropes. Its name literally means where one cannot walk barefoot. Beneath the spires, hidden caves and ecosystems support rare lemurs and plants found nowhere else. Traverse rope bridges, crawl through caverns, and feel the thrill of a place where nature still writes the rules. The challenge of navigating the Tsingy forces you to confront your limits and then expand them. It's not just a place, it's an experience in humility and resilience. Number 8. Gjirokastër, Albania. While the crowds flock to Greece or Italy, Albania remains a mystery to many, and in its quiet corners, wonders wait. Gjirokastër is one of them. Built entirely in stone, this mountain town unfolds like a forgotten folktale. Ottoman-style houses stack along steep slopes, and the hilltop castle keeps watch over it all. Despite its status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, it still feels like a secret, the kind you almost don't want to share. Watch traditional dances in the town square, visit a Cold War-era bunker, or just enjoy a slow coffee with locals. Gjirokastër doesn't sell itself. It reveals itself. Number 9. The Simien Mountains, Ethiopia. Nicknamed the Roof of Africa, the Simien Mountains are a high-altitude realm of jagged cliffs, deep canyons, and dramatic plateaus. Galata baboons roam freely, grazing like goats, and the skies stretch endlessly above. The trekking here is demanding, but the rewards are spiritual. Visit tiny cliffside villages, share injera with local families, and sleep under stars brighter than you've ever seen. Silence, broken only by the wind, offers a kind of reflection that's hard to find elsewhere. And when night falls and the stars come out in a blaze of ancient light, you understand that there are places where you don't just witness nature, you become part of it. Number 10. Zhujiagu Valley, China. You'll be shocked to learn about the last place on the list. Not because it's obscure, but because it's so staggering in its beauty that it feels like a fantasy. Zhujiagu Valley, tucked into China's Sichuan province, is a kaleidoscope of turquoise lakes, rainbow-colored forests, snow-capped mountains, and waterfalls that tumble like silver threads. It's a protected national park, but also a spiritual site for the local Tibetan population, who view the landscape as sacred. Visit monasteries nestled into the forest, attend seasonal festivals, and listen to the wind tell ancient stories through the trees. Zhujiagu doesn't ask for attention. It offers transcendence.